Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Mindfulness Monday. Excuse me, community check-in edition. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If someone's watching this, if you could let me know what my volume is sounding like. Let me know what my volume is sounding like. I want to make sure that you can hear me before I get to running my mouth. Let's see. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. All right, we're gonna go ahead and dive in. As I posted earlier, this week's focus is about minding thine own business. I talk about it all the time. I've made several posts about just if everybody minded their own business or minded thine own business, the world would be such a peaceful place. I kind of had a revelation over this past week and weekend, and I feel more locked in, more focused, more clear than ever. I've been doing consistent days of meditation and mindfulness, specifically focused on a certain area of my body, a specific area of my life, unpacking certain things, and it brought me back home. I can't lie to y'all. It brought me back to this place. One of the assignments on one of the days, I'm not sure exactly which day, was to do a social media detox. I unplugged off of social media for an entire 24 hours, which inspired me to unplug for another 24 hours and possibly another 12 hours after that. And it just helped me to refine my focus. When you pull time and take time away from the things that you're always doing, sometimes you're able to see what your life is really like. And that's what I was able to do. Not only did I unplug from social media, I unplugged from picking up extra classes. I unplugged from overexerting myself in the gym. I unplugged from doing all of those extra things. Now, I still move my body, but it was not as intentional as I said I wanted to be. However, it brought me back to this place of clarity. Also, speaking with my mother, she kind of just kept it real with me. She said, Jay, you don't really be minding your own business. I said, ooh, let me hear you. Let me make sure that I'm hearing you right before I get offended. Because I believe I mind thine own business. Now, again, it's something that I preach. It's also something that I say that I practice. But having somebody else to tell it to me this way just gave me a whole new insight. She said, if you are truly, then the things that other people do or don't do with themselves wouldn't bother you. I said, it's not that I'm necessarily bothered. However, I believe because I'm a person that likes to be held accountable, I just try to offer that same thing when it comes to people that I love and people that are around me as well. But when she gave it to me that way and walked me through a few scenarios, I said, yeah, maybe I'm not minding my own business. Maybe it is a way that I can show up a little better in that area. Maybe it is a way that I can fall back. And fall back, it doesn't mean I don't care. Falling back doesn't mean that I'm not wanting to hold the people around me accountable. But falling back, it truly looks like just minding thine own business. I also realize I am a very solution-oriented person. I'm also a person that has many tools. I've had many experiences, and I've learned to navigate certain things. So if I see something happening, or if I see a situation, or if I see a person crashing out emotionally, or if I see a certain process that's happening, I tend to insert, well, maybe this is what can happen, or maybe this is what it is. Have you thought about it this way? Just offering other perspectives. But what I've realized again, this revelation that I just had, I'm not allowing other people to truly feel how they may be feeling if when they're bringing me their feelings, I'm offering an immediate solution. Now, in certain situations, this may be helpful. However, personally, and in my personal relationships, I want to just listen because I truly want to mind thine own business. So just know, if I've ever provided you with insight, if I've ever provided you with another way to look at the situation, I'm just here to help. But I've also realized, again, everybody don't ask for help. And in some situations when people are speaking, it's not because they need your help. Just listen. Because I truly just want to mind thine own business. Now, I have my own set of things on my plate, and my plate can be full but I did ask to eat, so I'm not going to complain. And I can eat. I can really eat, y'all. I'll eat it all. But I have my own things to tend to. So this week has allowed me to refine my center. What my center may look like today is truly minding thine own business. If I don't have any comments, if I don't have any feedback, if I don't have anything to say, it's not because I have an attitude. I'm tuned in, and I have things on my plate that I need to tend to. Pulling back from everybody else's things and pulling back from having insight onto everybody else's life, again, reminded me, you got stuff that you need to be over there doing. Now, if you are interested in me providing you with insight or just unpacking a few things that may be on your plate, I do have some helpful information, but you're going to have to seek out the things that you're looking for, and I'll be here for you. Minding my business also reminded me, most of the times when I'm feeling emotional or I'm feeling disconnected or I'm feeling sad, ain't got nothing to do with me. It got everything to do with me not minding thine own whole business. So I want you to sit with yourself and ask yourself, is the way that you're feeling because of something that you've done? Is it something that you can do? Or is it something outside of you that's making you feel the way that you feel? Because most times, again, when we're feeling certain emotions, when we're feeling certain feelings, it's because we're not minding thine own business. Also, when you're not minding thine own business, it means that you are distracted from you. You are distracting yourself from you. So whose business have you been minding lately? What areas of your life have you been probably minding a little bit too much and neglecting others? Take a moment to check in with yourself. Take a moment to check in with how you feel. Take a moment to figure out what it is that you need. Take a moment to literally push everything that everybody else is doing. Whether you're scrolling and you see it, they're calling you and they tell you, or they're texting you about it. Unplug from it. Look at your plate. And then mind thine own business. It'll help you. It's been helpful for me. What my business is right now is tending to the house. The house. And I want y'all to meet me at the house. The house is wellness. The house is wholeness, fullness, completion, whatever that may look like for you. But inside out, personal development. The house stands for healing our universe through self-awareness and empowerment. Who is the house for? It's for you. It's for anyone that has examined their life or maybe feeling like this ain't it. I like more. I want to do more. I want to do something different. It's time for change. I don't know what to do. I got some healing I'm working on. I'd like to do these things. Whatever it is that you may be seeking as far as elevation or evolution in your personal life or your career or your home or your love life, holla at me. We can dig into those things and, again, help you to figure out what your business is. Sessions are offered virtually and in person. In-person sessions and workshops monthly are coming to you. So if you are sure that you'd like to tune in, subscribe by going to www.houseoftru.tv and leaving me your information there. Or you can text me 205-202-1290. You can also call. If you have any questions about what minding thine own business looks like or how one may mind thine own business, holla at me. Another thing that I've gotten out of just tuning back in and minding thine own business, I've been able to clear out some clutter. Organize purses or throw out the things that shouldn't be in there. Sort out the drawer, throw away the things that are empty. Now, it's a cabinet in there I haven't gotten to yet because I'm going to take it a step at a time. But those are different ways that you can mind your own business. I'm sure it's something of your business that you need to be tended to. I'm sure there's always something that you could be focused on besides focusing on them. So figure out what your business is and then go mind it. I'm going to mind my business. I encourage you, mind thine own business. And not just on a non-messy type of level, but I'm meaning like really tend to what your business is. What you doing here? What should you be doing here? I'm sure it's something that you're supposed to be doing, but you don't know what that is because you are not minding it. You don't know what your business is because you are, again, distracted. They're everywhere. So that's the mindfulness tool that I want to offer you today. Again, just a recap of what minding thine own business looks like. I also like to check in with you. Checking in with you is not getting into your business, but it's, again, uncovering what the business may need to look like, or uncovering what the business is and finding healthier ways to tackle those things. If you are interested in a check-in, comment, check in on me, or you can send me a DM and just say, hey, check in on me. If you know somebody in your life, if you don't know the person, but it's somebody that you've observed up and down your timeline, or somebody that you just look at sometimes and really wonder, how are they doing? I wonder how they truly feel. Send me their information and allow me to check in with your people. Again, if y'all have any questions for me, any feedback, any suggestions, anything that you can let me know that I should possibly be minding, holla at me. Otherwise, before you close your eyes tonight, mind thine own business. Have you fed yourself? Have you bathed yourself? Now, you don't have to do these things. Those are just ways that you can mind thine own business. Check in with yourself. Love on yourself. Hug on yourself. Because you matter. Now, let me get to minding some more of thine own business before I tune in for the community group at 8 p.m. Central. If you are interested in joining there, it's a group. It's not just an individual session where you and I will just be talking, but you can possibly just tune in, listen to other people, or you can speak. But it's a safe space where you can be seen and heard. If you want your camera off, your camera can be off. If you just want to tune in and on mute and not say anything, that's your business. But tune in with us. I'm going to post the link here. You can download Zoom, and we'll be meeting there. But until next time, y'all, remember, mind thine own business. Thank you for tuning in. Holla.